What's up, everybody? Hashtag 40 Acre Addicts. I'm your host, Steven, joined by my co-host, Henry. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Good morning.
Today,
what a weekend.
Oh, yeah, definitely. What a weekend. Today, guys, we're just going to dive in. Just some basic talk, recruiting updates. Not a lot going on in the 40 acres right now. But including into all that, we just want to answer some questions for y'all. Find out what y'all's feedback on this channel. And find out what it is y'all want to see. What do y'all want to talk about? That's what we're here for. We're trying to grow this channel. We're trying to hit, 1,000 subscribers. We've been talking about it 3 years. And we just want to know what it is that y'all like to see from us, hear from us, anything like that to improve our channel and to make it a more enjoyable experience for y'all.
Right. It can be more than just football, too.
Exactly. So, yeah, y'all feel free to ask anything y'all want and comment anything you want to see, like we were saying. Oh, Rooster's going crazy this morning.
Yeah. Yep. All right, so what are we going to talk about?
Well, if only all the audience out there knew what we were just talking about before this phone call started, because we was in survival mode. So, people out there, if you get in a plane crash, end up on a shipwreck, any kind of survival mode, comment please what it is your first initial thoughts are going to be. What's going through your head? Are you going to panicking? Are you thinking about survival? Thinking about hunting? What's going through your mind in that kind of a moment? That's something y'all can throw down there if y'all like.
Yeah, well, I mean, a lot of people say one thing that they are, but then when the shit hits the fan, their character really comes out.
And we've seen that firsthand.
Firsthand many times on river trips.
Yeah.
Firsthand. When it's in survival mode, no holds bars. OTSS.
Yep.
100%.
Yeah. Like Henry says, the river doesn't
Build character.
Don't build character. It
reveals it.
Yeah.
100%. We just saw that a month ago when we took a new guy out on the river trip for the first time.
And he almost died.
Wouldn't listen to us whatsoever. None of the advice that we threw him went in an ear. All of it went right through his head.
And he almost died.
He almost died. He didn't make the trip. He did not finish the trip. He had to get rescued.
Steven had to make an emergency escort out of that bitch to get him back to civilization.
Yeah. So I don't know. We were conversating on that just because really that one guy that we took down the river he didn't have any survival skills. He didn't have any common sense.
Yeah, I would have ate him if we were in the water. I'm just gonna throw that out there, y'all. I would have hit him in the head with a rock and cooked him.
Steven's all about that easy meal.
Don't go with Steven in the Amazon and
he wants that easy food, bro. Shit.
And start crying on me. If I gotta hear you crying and whining,
he ain't gonna hunt you. He gonna wait till you fall asleep, hit you in the head,
and then gonna eat you. Day one. If I hear that crying. No,
Steven's gonna survive, though. I promise you that. There might be a wanted poster or two after the fact, but he gonna live. I
I'm the
promise
one
you.
that tells everybody this. Y'all don't say nothing when they come to get us. None of this ever happened.
What happens in survival stays in survival.
I gotta find a good source of light here without all them roosters crowing on me. They're going crazy this morning. I think they're
Yeah,
having.
I'll give a little thing. We just got back from vacation. We went up to the number one most haunted hotel in America, the Crescent Hotel in Eureka Springs, Arkansas.
Yeah.
It's pretty sick. It's pretty awesome. It's beautiful. It's creepy as hell. It was awesome though. And then we shot over and went to Graceland in Memphis. And that was super sick. Seeing all Elvis's toys, almost getting kicked out because my daughter jumped on the bed and the alarm went off. Uh, Super scary, super sketchy.
Yeah, all stuff y'all get photos of soon. We'll post some of that on the channel
Yeah.
or our Instagrams and Facebook. Y'all go and follow those too if y'all can.
Yeah. And then on the way home, we shot over and seen the French Quarters in New Orleans, and a lot of history there, a lot of color, a lot of creepiness.
I guarantee that it's New Orleans.
But on our road trip, this will bring me down. I passed 3 SEC schools that we will be playing next year.
And that is
3.
Mississippi State,
And that was pretty cool.
Ole Miss, and who was the third?
Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Oh, LSU too. So I'm sorry, 4. Well, we're playing 2 out of the 4 next year.
So, quick question. Size comparison. DKR. Give
Oh, I
us.
didn't see their stadiums.
Oh, you just went by the campuses.
Yeah. I just flying down the highway and said, hey, Mississippi State right there, LSU right there. The only one I honestly wanted to stop at was LSU, and that was to see the Tiger. But we didn't. We had such a long drive that we got
Yeah,
a Bevo at home, shit.
for y'all watching, we have a good question. If we go to these games, as soon as I start talking, they click off. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Help us out. Look, if we start going to these games, let me rephrase that. If we start going to these stadiums, sneaking in, doing live content from there, is it something y'all are interested in seeing? Is that going to get y'all to hit that subscribe button? Because we've been doing this 3 years, y'all. Over 3 years.
Yep.
Like,
Long time.
we're not even at 200. We just want to know what it is y'all want to see. What can we do to make y'all more interested in watching?
The words from the water boy come to mind. We suck again.
And we don't want that. We try hard. We post
Yeah.
videos monthly. Like, we've been very consistent. We just want to figure out what it is y'all want to see. Like I said, if we got to go to these, I spent 2 nights in jail. Hit that subscribe. Like we
2
hurt.
nights ain't nothing.
2 nights ain't nothing.
You mean 2 nights and not hearing my wife
Screaming at
fucking,
me.
yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Let's vacay. Not much news happening on the 40 acres.
No sir.
Just same old recruiting, same old people we're going after. Not really much happening there. Except our boys are getting in shape. I guarantee the words bulldog are on practice or in practice. They getting ready for that game.
That is the challenge of the week, and you want to know something very interesting about that game? Florida has the hardest schedule in recent history this year.
I think ever.
Yes, and there is a high potential chance that if I can't tell if I'm going right to left from y'all's angle or right to left is this way from y'all's angle. I'm not quite sure, but either way, this is first, this is second. This week they play Georgia. This week they play Texas. And how does it go again? Either way,
Their last 5 games, everybody's ranked top 12 or lower.
but my thing is, if Texas beats Georgia, what that's going to do for Florida is have back-to-back weeks playing number one team, because they have to play Georgia first, and Georgia will be number one when they face them. And then maybe they have a bye week, and then Georgia and Texas play. And when Texas beats Georgia, they now become number one. And then when Florida comes back from their bye week, they play Texas.
Yeah.
And that'll be 2 games back to back. You're playing the number one team in the nation.
2 different number one teams in the nation.
You'll be playing Georgia one week, number one team in the nation, and then you'll be playing Texas, the number one team in the nation. Good luck, my Gators.
Yeah.
Good luck.
It's actually sad that they have such a hard schedule. It's going to be embarrassing. It's going to be embarrassing. Sorry, Florida. I don't know why they did that to you. I have no idea. But for them to put a gauntlet like that at the end of your season, that's not fair. If as Texas fans, we would be fucking irate, honestly. We would be irate.
Yeah.
Your last 5 games. And by then, they could honestly all games, I promise you.
A season or 2 later, they started to fall off a little bit and get soft. And then that's when he was like, oh, I had to bring back what we did in the beginning and bring back the old school way I was doing it, and get them all back to that military style of training. And then I thought to myself, why'd you ever stop? Why did it fade off anyway? Like, and it made me think of Sarkisian. Now, Sarkisian says it's a different mindset than Urban Meyer. I don't think Sarkisian will ever have that content and slop off. I think it's just going to get harder and harder and harder and just more involved as each year goes by. And he's showing it right now.
With the way he's recruiting, bro, it's going to get easier and easier and easier.
I meant his training.
I mean, as far as talent goes, like,
yeah.
Fuck.
But as the way he's approaching his players and training them and everything,
yeah,
I don't think he's going to get content and slop off because he won a championship. He's got that Steve Carroll and Nick Saban mentality, which is just win and keep. What's your favorite championship? The next one.
The next one.
The next one's my favorite championship that I've won.
Yeah, and, I agree.
Yeah. Urban didn't have that. I noticed that. That's why I think the Florida Gators ended up falling off.
Well, and he's got a lot of cheat in him, and karma's a real thing that God bestows on people.
And he had a lot of thugs playing for him too.
Yeah, and he knew about it.
Yep.
It's so weird how one of the greatest Christian athletes ever played with, I won't even say his name, but y'all know who. Him. It's just...
And multiple other felons on that team.
That's mind-blowing to me.
Multiple other criminals on that team.
It's mind-blowing.
And they even the one running back in the documentary says He's like, man, people used to ask me, is Tim Tebow really like that? Is Tim Tebow really all super Christian like that? Not party, anything? And he's like, yeah. He's like, that man lives, breathes, and eats football and religion. That's it.
And God.
And he says when some of the players are out at 2 a.m. out at the club, he's with the players that are training at 2 a.m. instead of being at the club. And they were like, he's so virgin and content till he got married that he said that he would show him nudes and be like, hey Tebow, check this out. And Tebow would go, come on, man. Come on, man. And be all grossed out like, come on, like you're a fucking 22-year-old kid. You want to see some titties? But nope, not Tim Tebow. Strict religious man. Did not believe in any of that.
Yep, you got to admire it.
I guarantee you, other than maybe a few quick seconds in a movie or something, he probably ain't seen too many naked women other than his wife.
Right, 100%. 100%. And I mean, with a wife like that, that's all I want to look at too. Shit. Hey. Yeah, but it's just funny how things work out. It's going back to what we were saying at the beginning of this video. Like, you see a guy, he's like 6'1", 220 pounds, looks like he can go down the river just fine. But 2 hours into the river trip, he's out of there. He can't handle the heat, can't handle the sun, can't handle his alcohol.
Out of there.
And he's having to get rescued, like honest to God rescued before he died. in a short amount of time.
By me hitting someone in the head with a rock day one now. If I crash on an island with a group of strangers and I sense weakness out of one of them, they start crying on and say, oh, we're not going to make it. I'm waiting till he falls asleep and I'm going to hit him in the head at the rock and we're going to eat him. We don't only got to wait till our stomachs start growling. I'm feeding us not one. We're eating him.
There will be no bitching on Steven's plane crash. Just know, if you start complaining, you're going to be supper and breakfast. Like there's not enough to eat in the ocean already.
And with my luck, we'd be right there in the middle of eating them on not one, and here comes the rescue helicopter. I'm just kind of like,
where's John?
How was I supposed to know? I mean, come on, guys. I was trying to help out. Y'all know y'all didn't want to hear him, bitch.
Yeah. But seriously, I mean, a bad attitude can ruin almost anything.
Get us all killed.
Yeah, a bad attitude is the worst thing you can bring to anything in life. Anything. Survival mode, football game, church, the grocery store. It'll ruin a trip to the grocery store. Like, can't deal with a bad attitude. It's terrible. Worst thing ever.
Yeah, I have a cousin that has lost a lot of jobs due to just his attitude. They're just like, we're letting you go. Why? That's why.
Yeah.
That's why.
That's why.
You're fucking asshole.
Yeah.
But fuck y'all. Y'all don't pay me enough. I'm the best y'all got. Oh, yeah. I'm still the best y'all fucking got.
Get off your phone, sir. No, but I mean, Steven's eating somebody, y'all. He's been talking about it all morning. He's ready. Hypothetically, though, viewers, hypothetically.
Everyone thinks it's crazy, but when you get in that situation, you're going to be thanking me.
Yeah, and if you've never been in that situation and you want to be in that situation, go get your ass a fucking canoe and shoot down the river. You will be in that situation soon enough.
That is true.
Soon enough.
Let me grab a water bottle real quick, Gat.
Yeah, it will absolutely happen. Whew. Well, I appreciate the two of you that are watching right now, man. If y'all want to comment, let us know what we should talk about, or, let us, comment anything you like. We'll answer you. If you have any questions, we'll try to answer them. If we can't answer them, I'm sure Google can. But yeah, give us a comment, leave us a like, maybe subscribe to our channel. It doesn't cost you anything, doesn't hurt in any way, doesn't do anything to your YouTube feed. We'd like to see what y'all think. Or if y'all just want us to sit here and shut up, let us know that. He must have had to go get the water bottle from the well in the backyard.
No, one of Rachel's little kitties got into my water case and got in there and pee-peed on my water bottle, so I had to wash the bottom of it off.
That's disgusting.
Yes. So I don't
We
like
had
that.
a cat. We had a cat that would jump in the most fresh, just out of the dryer clothes, and he'd have to pee on that. And it was the worst thing ever. It was, and we still have the cat, but he's grown out of it now. But
After a
at the
couple
beginning of his life, it was the one kitty you wanted to just, oh my goodness, woo-wee. He would piss on the freshest clothes right out of the dryer. If you didn't put them up straight away, they were getting peed on.
That's bad.
It is. You had to throw away a lot of clothes because you can't just get cat pee smell out of a shirt or a pair of underwear or whatever.
My side's
It's
gonna
very hard.
black out just for 1 second. I gotta check a message, but I'm still here.
All right. Steven, he could have shut his mouth before he did that.
I'm back.
You were like this.
Bunch of love, YouTube.
Or if y'all would like to see us film one of our river trips, man, let us know that. We could start doing that. And we do like really real river trips every year.
I will get in a pair of Daisy Dukes cowboy boots and a cowboy hat, shirtless, and lay in a pile of hay with my chickens. If that'll get y'all to fucking subscribe.
Oh. That's weird you say Daisy Dukes because me and my son were watching Stranger Things season 3 last night. And in one of the scenes, one of the Russian friends or whatever got shot, and Murray had ran over there, and I didn't really notice what he took off of his body as far as his clothing to put on the gunshot wound. But when he ran off to get help, I looked at Memphis. I was like, did he just take off his pants to put on the wound? Because he ran off in Daisy Dukes. Like, I mean, they look like boxers that he was running off. He's like, no, he took off his shirt. I'm like, so he's been wearing those Daisy Dukes this entire time? And I haven't noticed? Like, are you fucking kidding me? He's wearing Daisy Dukes. They look like boxers, bro. And they're out in public at a fair. Like, oh my gosh. That's, it's just so funny. So funny.
That's America now.
Yeah, like, weird. Super weird.
Yeah. Your political views can differ from person to person real quickly. Like, for example, I support Trump. I don't support LGBT, D, elemental P, whatever you call it. But my mother loves Biden, supports LGBT, elemental P, however you call it. She supports the furries. If you don't know what furries are,
Mm-mm.
are you serious? They're those kids and adults that dress up as animals and have other students walk them from class to class. Ask your kids. You're not informed on this? Bro, this shit you need to know. This is happening in our schools. Like they use litter boxes and everything. These are
Hold on.
kids.
Hold on. Memphis!
Get him in here. Dude, if my kids ever come home,
You have a furry? What? Come in here.
tell
Please.
them, Memphis,
You
how
ain't
many
got to
are
get on camera.
cool?
Just come in here and so they can hear you. Is that a real thing? What is it?
The person that dresses up as an animal.
And they make you walk them with a chain from class to class?
What? From class to class?
Yeah. They want to be walked on a leash?
Yeah, but they're full-grown adults.
There's kids doing it too.
Oh,
Maybe-
maybe not here, but he knows what they are.
Yeah, they're doing it in school in Texas because they're having what do you call that board for the state, the school board,
Yeah.
and they're all getting cussed out and arguing, and they're all doing all that stuff because some are for it and a bunch of them aren't. They want it out of the schools.
This might get us canceled, but me growing up when I did, if somebody was to come up to an adult and be like, I want you to call me a kitty cat, they would get put into a straitjacket and taken to a hospital and being treated because there's something wrong with you to think like that.
My mother supports them.
Yeah, it's like there's something wrong with you if you think you're an animal.
Bro,
And it goes in with the transgender too. Like, God made you the way he did, period. And he made you perfectly. In his eyes, he made you perfect. And you want to change that? Come on. That's the problem is this. We're getting away from God. We're getting into the world too much.
That's the thing that really grinds my gears is that they have the whole gay pride flag day in our schools, but we're not allowed to have God at all in our schools.
Come on, man. That's the biggest gang in the world. They literally took every color from every other gang and made it theirs.
They're like a cult, dude.
And nobody, they didn't ask anybody if they could have all the colors. They just took them.
Bunch of confused individuals.
They took God's promise to never flood the earth again and turned it into something evil. Super evil that's trying to flood our kids' minds with this is okay, this is normal. No, it's not. Not 20 years ago, they would have put your ass in a fucking mental hospital and pumped you full of pills the rest of your life for saying shit like that out loud. They would have.
Doing it.
And now they weren't trying to normalize it. Like, come on, people, you can't normalize that crap.
My kids catch uppercuts. They come home dressed like that.
Heard that. They come home meowing. Shit, they finna get sprayed with a water hose.
And they're going to be sleeping outside. I'm going to treat them just like an animal. You want to be an animal? This is how animals live in my house.
That's right. They don't live in my house. They live outside. Or if they're inside, they're in a cage or an aquarium.
And you're eating dog food or cat food. I ain't giving you no people food.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a hate guy or a bigot or nothing like that. I'm not going to hate on a group of people, but I'm definitely not going to agree with it. I'm not going to support it. I'm not ever going to say it's okay.
Because it's not.
It's not. But it's just a different day and age, man. That mental hospitals were a thing in my day, and they're not anymore. Anybody can be anything. Like, you fucking kidding me? America, that's where you want to take this country? Anybody can be anything? So we're gonna have a bunch of kittens and
This
puppies
is this this is
guarding our walls and our borders?
this is what
No.
I wish could happen. It's physically impossible, but it's just hypothetically. If I could get every one of them people together in a ginormous theater, all strapped down to their chairs, and a little machine that holds all their eyeballs open, and I want them to have projected on the screen, repeated over and over again, Tyler Durden's speech when he was talking about Fight Club. Not the rules, the part where he's talking about you are nothing. You are not special. You are not unique. You are just a being. There's nothing special about you. You're not this. If they would get all that fucking I'm so important, I'm so special, self-centered shit out of there, that's what the problem is.
Yep.
You're not special. You're not unique. You're just a fucking being. You are an organism that was created to reproduce. And how are you going to reproduce? You're doing it, cutting your stuff off and everything else. But
Nope. Not for me.
anyway, let's talk about something else.
Yeah.
That went dark. We went from eating people to that. But all in all,
That's you with the eating people. That's not this guy. Like,
hey,
I can't even eat
they're
an
gonna be
oyster.
thanking me. They'll be thanking me when they got a full belly. Jeffrey crying.
And you got the shakes and shit. You get the shakes from eating too much human meat. Oh, wow.
That is great. Yeah. But yeah, anybody out there watching, man, y'all comment what y'all like to see from us.
Yeah, what y'all want to
We're
talk
really
about?
thinking about going to different stadiums, breaking in, and doing live content illegally in these stadiums, whether we get caught or not, for y'all's views and y'all's enjoyment. If y'all would like to see something like that, man, just throw it down there. Because I mean,
We got a block party, I guess, happening at the UT campus this month. Welcome to the SEC party, so to speak. So if anybody's in Austin this month, you might want to check that out.
where is the party located at?
On campus, and I believe Pitbull's going to be there. Yeah, it's at the end of the month.
Because I can tell you, there's not like a single Pitbull song that I like, other than maybe the one that the lemurs dance to in Madagascar. Maybe that one, where he's like, "I got the right motion, na 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 na." Na, 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 na. I don't know it. Anyway, it's like maybe that's it. But
Yeah, I was asked by a friend about Pitbull. I was like, he's a bald rapper.
the bald Cuban rapper.
I don't know his songs. Sorry, it's after
You
my
can't
day.
understand him when he's singing.
I don't.
I temperature da 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 da. And mama da 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 da.
My lifestyle.
Oh yeah. Never lifestyle. I love that. If
That's
any
great.
of y'all, speaking on that survival thing, any of y'all seen that peanut butter something movie, whatever, with Shia LaBeouf and the special needs guy? Any of y'all remember that scene where he's like, "Am I gonna die?" And he's like, "Sure, you're gonna die. We're all gonna die. It's just a matter if you're gonna have a cool story to tell about when you're gone. Now quit being
Yeah,
a bitch and come on." That was me and Robbie.
yeah. Plenty of cool stories to tell already.
I thought my boy was gonna die.
Yeah.
He's looking.
Like I said, y'all, if y'all want a real adventure, go get you a canoe and shoot 20 miles down the river. That's an adventure. I'm talking these theme parks that they've got. I've done all those. My kids have done all those. We've rode every ride, or they have. There's nothing like shooting down the river on a canoe with nothing. Just go do it. It's absolutely. It'll change your whole life. Might start watching Naked and Afraid more too. Catching up on some of their skills.
Yeah, Naked and Afraid is not my favorite of all the survival shows. Because I just don't see a situation where you're gonna have to survive naked. And how in the fuck did you end up with no clothes to begin with? But
Well,
I tell you, if you're locked up, they all watch it. But you know why they're watching?
it's the ultimate survival show to me. Because they don't have clothes, they don't have nothing. They're
Yeah, but
literally out there
the
with
clothes
nothing.
I just can't get over, because you can go out there and have nothing and still have a pair of damn drawers on your ass. I
Yeah,
don't
but
want to
then
look
you could
but
use those to help start a fire,
just make the
or
rule where you can't.
you could
The rule
unstring them.
that'd be the one rule of the test. You can't touch your underwear unless
Well,
you
that and
have.
it's the mental game. Like, you know how people get self-conscious when they're naked. Like, it's a mental thing too.
Well, this is one of those things we'll have to not agree on. I still just think they can put a pair of drawers on them boys.
Yeah.
There'll never be a survival. And I mean, you talk about survival all the time. There'll never be one where I'm naked.
No, I would have to go as the alone route versus the Naked and Afraid route, because I'm not getting naked
Yeah.
in
No,
front of the world.
yeah. And they
Now,
don't ever
that
bleep
scene
out their butt. They never bleep out their butt.
that scene from the movie The Rundown with The Rock and Stifler, and he said, "Ain't nothing swimming in my pen too."
Exactly.
Me too. Ain't nothing swimming in my pen too.
I just, I'll make sure I got drawers on. It's survival.
Yeah, I would hope to.
Like, even if it comes to having to use them for something, man, I'll cut them off down to here to get rid of the shirt or something. But yeah, my booty got to be covered.
Yeah, I can't. That's tough. That's what I'm saying. That's the ultimate survival show. To be able to sit your naked ass down on dirt for 3 straight weeks with anything crawling in your butthole or your other thing, or females, it's even worse. They're out there going through periods
Dude,
with nothing.
I've been bit on the balls by a flea while wearing clothes.
Oh, that's terrible.
You think them bugs ain't getting your special parts out there? Oh,
They are.
think a blue chew increased growth. Let's see what 100 bites on your pecker will do.
Woo.
Oh, that's funny stuff.
All right, we got one viewer, man.
Man, I've seen this jump up to as high as 6.
I saw 6.
Yeah. I'd like to see how many's actually dropped in, how many have subscribed. Y'all please start subscribing, man. We can't empathize it enough.
Yeah. I mean, we can literally sit here and tell jokes all day if you want us to. I got a million jokes.
Dude, tell you our life stories, and I guarantee you're gonna laugh.
Yeah.
But
If you believe it.
yeah, we just need that subscribe up, because man, we got the season coming up. It's going to be one of those seasons. Get ready for documentaries 10 years from now about this.
Quinn's last year.
Yeah, like,
Will Quinn survive the whole season and take us to a national championship?
oh, he's going to.
I believe it.
He's going to. Only been one other time I was this confident in something like that and failed, and that was just a few months back when we lost to Washington. I did not see that one coming. I was too confident. I thought that was a guaranteed win. But
Yeah, I thought T. Sweat and Murphy were going to eat all game.
they didn't. Well,
Don't matter.
Steve Sarkisian won't ever have to worry about a month gap anymore with the way the playoffs are now.
No, and we see what Sarkisian did with the 5-7 season. He turned that shit right around and gave us a winning season. So maybe losing in this playoffs, he's going to turn right around and never lose in the playoffs again.
That'd be nice.
It would be nice.
Yeah, we want that aggression out of Sarkisian that y'all see in the thumbnail.
Yep.
In the face of the SEC. That would have been an easy thumbnail too if I'd have just took that to my editing app and put that dude's head as the SEC logo and it been Sarkisian cussing the SEC.
Whew.
Ooh,
It'd
that's
been a
how
good
they
one.
coming in. Hell, that's another one because we got to reach to all ages of the crowd. Any of you younger ones out there who love gaming, I will start streaming the EA college football game as I play and make that a channel. People do that all the time. Get thousands of views. I'll record my gameplay, put it on here. Whatever y'all want to see, it don't matter. Well, we'll throw some gaming in here. It's not exactly what this channel is about, but as long as it's football related, I'll throw some of that.
Absolutely. All right, let's end this, brother.
Alrighty, yeah, I got to go eat breakfast with our other Longhorn fans. So
I gotta take my son to Petco. His beta fish needs a friend.
aren't those the ones that kill other fish?
Yeah, but if they're the same sex, they don't kill each other.
Well, wouldn't it be the opposite sex because they want to
Oh,
mate?
it's something like that. I don't know. I'm not the fisher person. He is. He knows what he's doing.
Okay. Alrighty, well.
Anyway, love you, Longhorn Nation.
And please subscribe. Damn it. Just subscribe. It's not that hard. That button is right there, man. It's right there. Just hit it. Thank y'all. Hook 'em.
Love you. Out.
Love you. Out.